Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
Aaron Jones, the ball carrier.
The numbers for Jones last week, 13 carries, 60 yards.
And partner, I thought it was a lot of fun for us to be able to sit in on their film session with the offensive line. We saw how they blocked it up last week to pretty good success, and we see what their game plan is for this week. They expect that defensive front to be someone they can move.
And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he gets it to Funchess complete. And he's a gain of 8 on 3rd and 3.
Now there's a target that just about any quarterback would like to throw to. Devin Funchess, one of the big body receivers in the league who can go up and get it. Former Carolina Panther, played 1 game with the Indianapolis Colts in 2019 before breaking his collarbone. The Packers really need him to develop and give them another option on the perimeter.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. It's the Pro Bowler Jamie Collins that makes the stop. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. And this one complete right side to Funchess.
That's another.
That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll get 3 down at the 34-yard line.
Aaron Jones.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll run with a big back, A.J. Dillon. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive. But this is 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd.
From the gun, it's Rodgers.
Rodgers pass.
Detroit was up for the challenge through the air. They force a 4th down.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs. Able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
Packers 3. Lions nothing.
So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating 1st downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 1st downs and 3 points. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the 1st overall selection of the 2016 draft. From Cal, it's Jared Goff.
Well, his ratio was good last week. Most quarterbacks are really excited about a 3-to-1 ratio, but it's flipped in the wrong direction. He threw 3 interceptions, not touchdown passes, and he only had the 1 TD pass in that game. So he's trying to turn that around and find a way for his team to win.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 21 yards.
A gain of 20.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Jair Alexander up to make the tackle. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this 1st quarter.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 45 on 2nd down. Goff firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
And the Lions first down.
From the gun, here's Swift. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Second and 11. From the gun, here's Goff. That's to his running back, Kerryon Johnson. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 19. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. 11 more on that one and another first down. Here's Swift. And the Lions are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as good running gets him down to about the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal at the 4.
Here's Goff. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
The end zone. It's 3rd down and goal from the 4.
Out of the gun, Goff. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit.
Complete to number
From
80.
4 yards out. And the Lions have taken the lead. Partner, are they going to cover him? That's 4 catches and the touchdown grab on that opening drive.
Well, what we're seeing so far, I believe, is their understanding that they want to go to him and often, but also they know they've got to move him around a little bit, get him into some different spots to continue to find open space to throw him the football. Otherwise, I just run 2 or 3 guys at him. They're doing a nice job of finding his way open, scheming him, as they like to say.
Makes this
Extra point up and good by Bullock, and that makes it a 7-3 lead.
Randy Bullock.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. And he returns this to the 22.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Packers offense here coming back out for their 2nd drive. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want a drive to end with a kick. Most of them want it to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants a drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it. Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Slant to Adams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Oh, nearly a disaster there on the check down. But they'll get it back.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. Pass hauled in by the 6'4" tight end Sternberger. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
Running their plays over and over during the week can often get robotic for an offense, but on game day they can often flow smoothly, as that one just did.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Oh, they'll try the jet sweep here with Lazard. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Wide receiver, the ball.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now.
At the line of scrimmage.
Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
3rd and 10.
From the gun, Rodgers. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And once again, the Packers, they're back out in front.
As a former defender, I would be angry as well. Could not get off the field. Well-executed offensive drive. No matter what the defense tried, they couldn't stop them.
On is Mason Crosby for the point after. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And the result, a Green Bay score. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. (10-7) our score after 1 right here on EA Sports.
Lions 7.
Second and 12. A shotgun snap for Goff. Got his man. That's Tyrell Williams.
Goff's pass.
That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Now Goff. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. First catch for the NFL's catch leader after 1 week, and it's a 1st down.
19 yards.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
On 2nd and 11 now. Goff going underneath. He's got Hawkinson. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 40. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
First down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Now a throw left sideline here is complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Back to the running game with Swift. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd gone.
Looking for Perriman there. He's got him. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at...
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moved.
Yeah, they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. They'll run on first down. Swift, and he'll get this one down to about the 27.
Swift.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation. That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
Throwing on 3rd, Goff. He'll find Swift out of the backfield. And they're going to stop him short of the first down as he's tackled at about the 21. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tackles. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
Here's Randy Bullock now as he'll go for the field goal. From the right hash, it's a 38-yard attempt. Bullock's kick is good.
The kick.
And that will knot us up at 10.
That ties the game at 10.
So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That was about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
24-yard line.
A reminder, still some good games coming up here in Week 2 of the NFL. Later tonight, a rematch from that Super Bowl a few years back. New England visits Seattle up in the Northwest. And then on Monday night, we'll be there. The first regular season NFL game ever played in the state of Nevada. The New Orleans Saints and the Las Vegas Raiders from Allegiant Stadium. That should be something. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
At the 37-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Rodgers. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. 17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the first down as well.
One of the underrated aspects of Devontae Adams' game is his toughness. He had to battle his way through injury last year, and while his numbers may have dipped, he was still the #1 target for the Green Bay Packers and their quarterback, Aaron Rodgers, and still one of the best receivers in the league. Constantly works on his footwork, constantly works implicitly. My goodness, they've come out locked in on this drive. Play calling, execution, they are fully in sync. 3 straight passes, 3 first downs. They're moving the ball downfield almost at will. This defense really struggling to find answers.
Funchess with a catch over the middle. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
First down.
Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And the Packers are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Now Jones. It's been all passing all the time on this drive. 5 for 5, and now first and goal.
Feels like a case of until they stop us, we might as well keep running the offense that we like to run. Don't change up and do something different just because you think you need to.
Now from the 9, here's second and goal. From the gun, Rodgers. And his throw is incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Jay Sternberger there. But now it's third and goal.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target. But he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
This will be caught at about the 6.
Rodgers pass.
So a good spin move, but not a whole lot to show after as he's taken down. A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a fourth and goal.
I remember when Allen Lazard came out of Iowa State, many questioned his speed and wondered if he could separate from defenders downfield. He got pressed into action in the middle of last year due to injury for Green Bay and wound up second on the team in receiving yards as he developed and got better each and every week. Remember that Monday night game against the Bears, partner? A late touchdown and a big comeback victory.
And the 13-year man puts it through. And the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead.
13. Lions 10.
No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 27.
So the Lions offense ready to go back out onto the field. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they
like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 31-yard line.
Goff now looks to throw. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hockenson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there, first down.
First down, Lions.
They'll run the draw here with Swift. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
Ball carrier.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning.
On the pickup.
They'll run here with Swift. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45.
Ray Swift, the ball carrier. He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third.
It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on third down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
Complete.
First down, Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10. Now Goff. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Brings up second and a yard.
Throwing again on second down. Goff, screenplay, Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
Complete to Kerryon Johnson. A gain of 7. First down, Detroit.
Now Goff on first down. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Again, Goff. This one taken in by Cephas. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on third down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. Throwing again is Goff. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. T.J. Hockenson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Lions are once again going to retake the lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdowns scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. Bullock good on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Making the catch is Sternberger. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 35. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get back to you and Charles in a bit, but first it's time for a trip around the NFL following an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening in Week 2. We'll begin in the Windy City, where the New York Giants have made the...
And just like that, on we head to half number 2. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own.
So here are the Lions to take over. They were losers a week ago to the Bears, but they lead things here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Goff. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Out of the gun, Goff. And a quick throw here, that's complete. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here's Goff. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
Here comes the Lions punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. 42 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. So here are the Packers now. They get set for their first possession of half number 2. Their defense just came up with a stop right out of the locker room, and now can the offense take advantage?
Yeah, we don't want to turn this into something that it's not. It's only a one-score game, so it's not exactly a crucial possession. But at the same time, they'd like to get things started and at least come away with 3 points.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Defensively by Jeff Okuda.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Looking deep, and got his man, complete. Touchdown, Packers. Devontae Adams, his 3rd touchdown now on the year as his guys are able to regain the lead. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
And that one gives them a 3-point lead. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it ends with a Packers touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own.
Getting set to go again here on offense, Jared Goff trots back onto the field. He's hoping to channel his first half play. They had the lead at halftime, was playing well. Flip the script here in the 3rd quarter a little bit.
I think he misses the Pee-wee days, when you just got the orange slice at halftime, right? And remember, weren't any real adjustments then, right? You weren't looking at some tape, right? You weren't looking at stuff off of the Surface tablets. You just went back out and played. Right now, maybe the adjustments have caught up to him.
We'll see. Maybe he just needs a couple orange slices here for this drive. He's got this one complete to Perriman. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Goff now to throw. And this one grabbed by Darren Fells. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 7 yards there and a first down. Goff throwing again. Got a man. That's Allison. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the Packers' 27-yard line.
On 2nd down, Swift. And he'll take this forward for 2, maybe 3. But we do have a flag down, and they're already marching backward.
Are you serious, dog?
That's on the former first-rounder, Taylor Decker. To the air again. Goff. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield.
Goff's pass
It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they left little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Down here in the 3rd quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, and one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not is not the misses. It's the second miss in a row. Best kickers in the league, they don't miss 2 in a row. He's got to get his head back together in case he gets another shot. All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
To throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
Previous play is under review.
So they recover their own fumble. Now they face 3rd and short. They'll try and get the running game going with Jones. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
So many times someone's success is the product of a lot of things coming together really well. And for Aaron Jones in 2019, it all came together for him. He stayed healthy, was on the field for all 16 games, got handed the ball 100 more times last year, and as an end result, broke 1,000 yards in a season rushing for the first time in his career.
Down by Trey Flowers. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the line.
This is Jones. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Caught left side, Williams.
Rodgers.
And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. So 3 field goals that he's hit now. This last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said to us. We want to end every possession with a kick, right? For them, it's either extra point, field goal, or at worst, a punt. In this case, it's been 3s.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 59 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Shotgun snap for Goff. He'll find Swift out of the backfield.
Goff's pass.
It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be second and goal.
Second and goal. At the Packers.
On second down now. Swift. And he's going to bull his way down to about the 1-yard line. A nice run there. 8 yards moves him much closer to the goal line now for third down. Now Goff on third and goal. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Brashad Perriman there to make the grab. And the Lions have tied it. If they hit the extra point, they'll have the lead. Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was expecting run. So much for that. They pass it, they score it.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4 downs here. We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on 3rd. Go ahead and take a shot if you want to. And he gratefully accepted the opportunity.
Randy Bullock lining up for the point after.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts.
Lions 24.
Extra point up and good by Bullock, and that will put them on top here in the 3rd. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. Taking it about the 1. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Just take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Devontae Adams in the Packer offense heading back out. Good day for him so far here in the 3rd quarter. He's hit pay dirt once, over 100 yards. But, hey, it's 3rd quarter. He's thinking, I want more, right?
He wants more, and it just increases the confidence of his team because every play he makes, that means his quarterback is really feeling good about throwing the football. Probably feels like he can't throw an incomplete pass when he throws it to him right now.
Yeah, he's looked really, really sharp. It's a good pickup on the ground of 7 yards, and time has run out on this 3rd quarter.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Working with a 2nd and 3. They'll go again to Jones. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about his desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
The Packers on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 4. Rodgers going to throw. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones.
Rodgers.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Well, you can see what they wanted to do. They wanted to set up the screen there, but it got blown up.
It's hard to run that play if you're not getting a lot of pressure at the quarterback because the space doesn't open up. They were able to read that one and slow it down and stop it before they could get a 1st down.
Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return, and the Lions will take over. And Detroit getting set to go now. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They'll start on the ground with Swift. He won't go down. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
To throw is Goff. He'll find Williams on the slant. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
1st down, Detroit.
Now Goff. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
Intercepted. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Caught on the right side by Jones.
Rodgers pass.
Nothing at all on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Pass hauled in by the 6'4" tight end Sternberger.
Complete to Jason.
They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's going to have a 1st down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and it'll give him a fresh set of downs. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. How about this? They'll try the option, left side. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Give him 4 yards there on the 1st down keeper.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Rodgers going to give this one to Dillon. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
A.J. Dillon.
The Packers on 3rd down. 5 out of 9 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2.
4. Makes it
They're working from the gun. Rodgers. His pass caught at the 4.
Valdez Scantling. That's good.
Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. 1st and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run here and just load up for it and see what happens.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Packers have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. And the formula there on the 2-point try to go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down. Back to throw, Goff. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 1st down Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Goff. Open man, the tight end Fells. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Throwing again is Goff. He's got his man on the crossing route. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 22 yards there, a 1st down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. The first carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Out of the gun. Goff. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
Goff's pass.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
A gain of 4. And it's third down.
Here's Goff. Open man. He's got him. The tight end, Hawkinson. And he'll be brought down shy of the first down marker at the 11.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 from back at their own 10-yard line. He'll throw from the gun. Making the catch is Sternberger. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. And now following the incomplete pass, we'll get a timeout here for an injured player. The Packers on 3rd down. They're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Rodgers finding Adams for a Packer first. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. 2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. And right side, they're going to go option here. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. Again, it's Jones. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Back to throw, Rodgers. Underneath into the hands of Sternberger. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the 1st on the 35-yard strike. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They'll run it with Jones. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the 1st down. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th.
And 10 at the 31-yard line.
Rodgers will take a knee here, and that should be all she wrote. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for the Packers, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the New Orleans Saints. Meanwhile, for the Lions, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Glendale to take on the Cardinals.